Testing. Testing. Can you hear me?
Most suds, safer for colors, maintains absolute whiteness.
In China, for example, where there is practically no capital available for investment in plants or tools, a man's labor is not worth very much. A coolie takes 10 days to move 10 gallons of kerosene 100 miles at a freight cost of 10 cents a gallon. An American railroad worker takes only 2 hours to move 100,000 gallons of kerosene 100 miles at a freight cost of 1 cent a gallon. The coolie makes 10 cents a day. With constant improvement in expensive tools and the skill to use them, the value of any man's labor can be multiplied many times, many times, many times, many times.
Yes, I tried every way to find a job. No, I didn't quit my last job. I work as hard as anybody else. I'm a hard worker. I don't take any lunches. I come in late. I go...
See, I do Puerto Rican mother. The kind that yells at her children, yes. Oye, mira, recoge esa ropa y levántate ya. No te quedes ahí durmiendo todo el día. Levántate ya, eh? Hey, and don't forget to eat your rice and beans.
Mama, I want to rock. I want to roll. I want to sing like Smokey, oh so sweetly and fine, that aching falsetto sound that makes you know how sweet love is. Ooh, baby, baby, the way you smile so sweet, you know you could have been some candy, the way you swept me off my feet, you know you could have been a brew. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I could tell the way you do the things you do.
Yes, I can do maids. West Indian maids. The ones that get paid less and do all the work. Yes, I have no problem with that.
See, I can work sewing machines. Oh, yes, the fresh off the boat immigrant with lots of kids.
Yes, I can be the Vietnamese soldier. No, I don't think anyone can tell the difference. Do I have to speak the language?
Rap? Yeah, I rap. What subject?
Pananuteman, di ka pananutilnan, no malagip ka, pusuk di mabangaran. My mother used to sing that song to me. Bailes de Latino, and that keening way you sang those Filipino love songs to me when I was a child. Teach me your language and sing me your music, and I'll make my own.
Dame mi décima y mi danza, mi bomba y mi conga, mi habichuela y mi negra abuela. ¿Y tu abuela? ¿A dónde está? My mother's greatest dream was to get an apartment in the projects. And now she's happy because her dream has come true.
No, I think you have the wrong number. Hold on. Anybody here order fried chicken?
And complete dinners, which only need heating and are ready to serve.
And stab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stab. And stab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stab.
troubled world, there is still a bright spot where borders never change, where peace reigns supreme. The words "we the people" signify the chain of unity, which now welds our vast empire of 48 separate states.
Back in the 60s, you have all these different kind of movements. Everybody was fighting for something. Better education, better jobs. But you see, things were getting out of hand. That's why they sent for me. I'm talking about, yes, Pusher Man, baby.
I'm American royalty, walking around with a hole in my knee. I'm a hopeful aborigine, trying to find a place to be. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria. Yep, everybody sings that song to me every time I tell them my name.
No, I don't know where you can get peyote. No, I don't know where you could get Navajo rugs real cheap. And no, I didn't make it rain tonight.
It's the him thing. Sometimes you see some people wearing a $200 suit, but they don't have any food on their table. It's in. I'm gonna have you people strung out like dummies and mummies. Why?
Once they made the railroad, the buffalo split past the horizon line. Once they built the railroad, now the railroad's done. Brother, can you front me a dime? You see, it's hard. You won't go past 96th Street, so I can't get on the New York State Thruway and go past exit 95.
You have to stay right here. You cannot leave this neighborhood. I have to keep the other neighborhood clean. That's right.
You know, we used to watch the cowboy movies backwards. That way we'd always win.
Building westward, the Indians attacked the construction crews at various points along the line. Naturally, it became necessary for organized force to maintain constant vigilance, to stop these attacks and protect the crews so that the work might progress in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you want to talk to me about gentrification?
And stab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stab. Napkins. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down. Line. Up.
D. Like an R, please. I like an R. And then E.
My ancestors weren't allowed on the Mayflower. We couldn't even get on the Juneflower. We tried to get on the Pinta, the Nina, the Santa Maria. They wouldn't even let us on the back of the wagon train.
A man I had dated once was leaving me at the subway station. I walked down the steps going in my own direction, and he said to me, "You're okay, baby, but you have too many stars in your eyes." Really blew my mind. I didn't know what he meant. Too many stars in my eyes. I thought about it for a long while. And then it occurred to me that what he meant was that I was okay in my own little primitive world. But I was not to come into his world.
My father wishes he was Italian. I always wanted to be female Asian American James Dean. A rebel. Tough, cool, handsome, yet tragic and sensitive.
I hired a guy to trace my ancestors, and it turns out that even though there's no chiefs in my family, I am a direct descendant of the very first human being. Just imagine, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was the very first human being. So then I guess it also turned out that his wife was the second human being. So I'm actually descended from the two first human beings ever. Who else can say that?
Have you been waiting long?
Long enough. I could well be a statue.
Yes, I hear the music, always loud, day and night. Sí, mami, déjame quieto. Yo voy a lavar los tratos, pero dígale a Rosita que tiene que barrer. Salsa, merengue, décima from Celia Cruz, Ramito Morales, Eddie Palmieri, constantly being played out loud. Hay que luchar para sobrevivir, para la comida, para nuestro hogar. I wanted to be white. I changed my name to Ralph Phillips.
I can laugh so many ways. Behind my eyes, down my throat, chucking my chest, rocking my knees. There is a place in the mid-Atlantic where the sharks still go. After all these years, they still remember the blood, where millions of us got pushed overboard mid-passage to rip us apart from ourselves. They make sure our culture is forgotten.
Do you see her? Can you see her? The eternal dark one my grandmother kept in the dark. darkness in hiding, a shadow in shadows. My family, a Filipino haunted house. The colonized and oppressed confess we spent 400 years in a convent and 50 years in Hollywood. Do you see her? Can you see her? The colonized and oppressed confess. Whose version of history taints our vision?
To love
I could have
myself.
asked for white.
Somebody
Ralph
told me
Phillips.
she'd
Should I shave
never
my mustache?
experienced racism.
Oye, no se te olvide
I
que
think
va a
it's
la fuera.
fascinating to meet a black person who actually
My grandmother
experienced it.
haunts this house,
Merengue,
this
I can
country,
laugh so many
this
ways.
world.
Celia Cruz.
Do you
Behind my
see her?
eyes,
Can you
down my
see her?
throat,
The
chucking
eternal
my
dark
chest,
one my grandmother
rocking my
kept
knees.
in the dark.
I am
My
the doggone
grandmother
grandmother.
Kept
Has
Igual la
always
pero dígale,
been.
Rosita, que tiene
kept in the
que
dark,
barrer.
a shadow in the shadows.
I
A
can
shadow.
laugh so many ways.
Should I shave my mustache?
Can you see me?
A scientific report claims that household plants grow better if classical music is played to them. Mozart is the best. A plant that listens to Mozart grows 10 times better than one that listens to Chopin. It is not known if music from other parts of the world was used in this experiment.
Native tongue.
Keep.
Bursting out.
Y bueno, nosotros tenemos el mismo nombre.
Yo vengo a comprar una caja, yo quiero una caja de lechón para ahora para Navidad. Yo la quiero que pese bastante como 5 libras
With the native tongues that keep bursting out. What do you do? Con la lengua nativa que no se quiere aguantar.
Anong gagawin mo kung naglalabas ang mo?